Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market, and look at that. Tesla is down 12% on the day. Holy cow, down to $823. We're going to talk about probably 5 to 10 different stocks, so make sure you stay throughout this entire video to see some updates on different stocks. We're going to talk about Tesla, if I think it's going to be going down to $600 per share, $700 per share, and we're also going to be talking about many other stocks to see where they're headed. So make sure you smash a early thumbs up on this video if you appreciate my content. So what happened? Tesla's down 11% on the day, 17% on the week, 23% on the month. If we scroll down, we can also see they've been consistently beating earnings, and now they're a positive earning company as well. So they went from negative EPS all the way to $2.54 EPS. And the expected was actually 30 cents lower. So they beat their earnings expected by 30 cents. So why is the company down if they beat earnings? They're producing mass amount of cars. They're delivering mass amount of cars. They're having record deliveries, record everything. The board, everything on Tesla is up also. Revenue is up 56%. Net income is up 388%. Diluted EPS is up significantly. Net profit margins are up 211%. Operating income is up 161%. And the cost of revenue is up 50% as well. Tesla beat top and bottom lines, which means they also beat on revenue. CEO Elon Musk gave a product roadmap update saying the company would not release any new model vehicles in 2022. Instead, Tesla is focusing on developing autonomous vehicle tech and scaling up production at its new factories in Austin, Texas, and outside of Berlin. So here you'll see on the top line, revenue was expected at 16 billion and it came in at 17 billion. So they beat revenue by close to 1 billion above what analysts were expecting. They also beat on earnings. Revenue rose 65% this year in the quarter, while automotive revenue totaled 15 billion, up to 71% according to the statement. Energy generated and storage revenue was 68 million, which was down 8%. Net income at 2.3 billion was up from 760%, and Tesla said it has 27% gross margin, which is awesome compared to 26% the previous quarter. So they're getting more and more affordable and efficient. Our own factories have been running below capacity levels for several quarters as supply chain became the main limiting factor, which is likely to continue for 2022, the company said in the shareholder deck. So that's what all the concerns are talking about, and the chip. All right, the concerns about the chips and the supply chain. All right, so everyone thinks the Fed came in and rugged us. They didn't raise interest rate, so technically we did not get rugged at all. But what happened is Jerome Powell, the leader of the Fed, he came in and said that supply chains are probably going to be an issue for 2022, and that inflation is going to continue getting worse, and it's much worse than we've seen in the previous quarter as well. So these challenges and guidance moving forward, limited chip, supply chain restraints, inflation, that's why you see the stock market flipping out right now. And the stock market is going crazy after Tesla beat their revenue, they beat their net income, and they're growing rapidly. They're doing everything right. You can see that they're down 11% in one day, which is absurd. Here you'll see Mr. Elon Musk actually answered everyone's questions. If you have Robinhood, you can press play recording in the bottom right hand corner, and you can see how long about the $25,000 car, compact car, can you give updates. Well, we're not currently working on the $25,000 car, but at some point we will. Right now we have enough on our plate. Too much on our plate, frankly. So at some point there will be. I think that sort of question is sort of wrong question. Really, the thing that overwhelmingly matters is when the car's autonomous. I think that at the point in which is autonomous, the cost of transport drops by, I don't know, a factor of 4 or 5. So you can see price is not a big concern with Elon. Autonomy is a big concern with Elon. You can also read what are the biggest obstacles for the Cybertruck. The batteries will probably not be the limiting factor in Cybertruck production. There is a lot of new technology in the Cybertruck that will take some time to work through. Then there's a question of like, what's the average cost of a Cybertruck and what degree is it affordable? So you guys can read through these on your own time. So comment below if you'd be interested in me listening to that full recording and taking some notes on what Elon has to say about Tesla and Cybertrucks and everything. To see what Mr. Elon Musk had to say about Tesla, I think it'd be an interesting thing to listen to, so I wouldn't mind doing that for you guys. Also saw Apple beat earnings. Apple revenue earnings pop 11%, even despite supply chain concerns, which I was expecting if you watch my videos, because we had the Christmas rush coming. We had Microsoft saying that spending was up 30%. And we see that Apple reported its largest single quarter terms of revenue ever. EPS came in at $2.10 versus $1.89 estimated, which is up 25% year over year. Revenue came in significantly over $5 billion over estimates, which is huge. $5 billion over estimates, and that's up 11% year over year. iPhone revenue came in about $3 billion over estimates just on iPhone revenue, and that's up 9% over year. Services revenues came in and they beat analysts' expectations, up 24% year over year. Other products, again, beat. Mac revenue beat, 1 billion beat, up 25% on Mac revenue. And iPad revenue is the only one that they lost on, and they lost that one by 1 billion. They came in 1 billion under expectations and down 14% year over year. However, Apple did not provide official guidance about the current quarter, and Apple hasn't provided guidance since the start of pandemic, citing uncertainty. So the next quarter, definitely be concerned, and I'll probably be running some puts on the next quarter because this was record-breaking quarters. Everything is up higher than it's ever been, so there's no way they can follow that up, especially with Christmas was last quarter, so they definitely will not be able to beat that again, in my opinion, quarter over quarter. This market is almost impossible to trade right now because we'll see a couple green days and then we'll see some red days. Like Lucid's down 14% on the day, 26% on the week. You better learn option trading because puts are the best thing to do in the stock market right now. We saw Lucid rally up to $55 per share and then go all the way as low as $19 per share. So once again, the question is, how low can Lucid get it? What's a good price to buy in? My opinion, anything under $25 per share is when I'm starting to buy slowly and steady, but under $20 per share is when I'm going to start buying a little bit heavier for Lucid. We didn't get to go over price alerts for Tesla, so let's go back to Tesla for a second. Now, I want to see Tesla at a 52-week low for me to load the boat on Tesla. So under $600, I'm going to start buying a little bit more aggressive. Right now, I'm buying small amounts to dollar cost average in for long term, but I definitely want to see them under $600 per share to load the boat. All right, I'm going to go rapid fire on the rest of these because we spent some time on Tesla and I don't want to make this video too long. So 16% down on BKKT. This is a stock that rallied hard in the past, down 88%. And if you actually go from highs, we see them down 91%. So this is an extremely risky stock, but this is a stock that I think a lot of people can make some money on. This is a stock that could probably 5x. And if you're going to trade an option, you can probably do a call. Once it bottoms out a little bit more, I'll go over price points in a second, but it's only like $80 to get one of these, and it could absolutely shoot up. So right now, this one's bottomed out pretty good. But in my opinion, if you can get in under $2, all right, under $2 is where I'll probably be buying. It's not heavy because the high risk is still there on this sort of stock, but the risk versus reward scenario would definitely be there for me to at least put $500 in and probably do an additional $100 to $200 in a call option if we see them below $2 per share. Keep in mind, BKKT is the cheapest one and the most riskiest one on the list. So let's go over to the next one, which is going to be Etsy. And they're down 11% in the past week. We saw them as low as 138, which they're pretty much knocking on their 52-week low right now's door. And in my opinion, if you can get in under $100, that's going to be something you're not going to want to pass up. Etsy at $100 is extremely attractive for me. They're a great stock with great fundamentals. Even at $125 per share, I'll be interested in Etsy. The PE ratio is 41. I want to see that closer to 30. The market cap is 17 billion. I want to see that under 15 billion before buying some Etsy. I told you guys I wanted to talk about a lot of different stocks in this video, so we got to go quick. So here we'll see Roblox down 10% on the day, down 23% on the week, down 44% in the past month. One of the biggest video games in the world, and if they expanded in the Metaverse, this is one that could easily 3 to 5x from current prices. We see them at an all-time low. Never has anyone been able to get Roblox at $56 per share or $55 per share. Personally, I want to buy them under $50 per share, but I don't mind starting a position at the current market price on Roblox. Down 52% from all-time highs. Let me know if you guys want me to do a video on stocks that are down over 50%, the best ones to load up on. Roblox is down 57%. Holy cow. All right, the next one up is Affirm, and I think that this is going to be a great long-term hold. They're down around 9 to 10% on the day, 19% on the week, 50% in the past month, 67% in the past 3 months. This has been a huge loser after being one of the biggest winners in the stock market and going up 157% in the span of just a few months. All right, this one seems to be bottomed out now. I want to start my position below $50 per share. And if I can buy pretty heavy at $30 per share, then I'm not going to pass that opportunity up. I think Affirm is a stock that you're going to want to have in your 3 to 5 year long-term portfolio, and that could have some huge growth. Obviously, there's some risks, but this business model that is Affirm is becoming so popular in the United States. The buy now, pay later. Affirm is the leader in the industry, and they have some great partners to look at as well, some notable partners. So Affirm is one to do a deep dive in for sure. Not quite at all-time lows yet. You see $58 per share seems like it's that spot, and it IPO'd at $49 per share. So I want to get in at all-time lows. I think that there's some huge opportunities in Affirm. I think that traders, even short-term traders, will probably even make money on Affirm, and people who keep Affirm in their long-term accounts or even their Roth IRA accounts, this business model of buy now, pay later, look at credit cards. So Affirm could have some big things in the future, but obviously there is extreme risk here. A lot of stocks are down red big today that we talked about, but we see a split stock market today. Some stocks are green. We see Netflix up 7.5%. However, we see them down 42% in the last 3 months. This is a stock that has been absolutely destroyed from all-time highs, right around $700 per share. In my opinion, I want to be buying Netflix under $300. If I can get in at like $295, I'll be super happy, but I wouldn't mind starting a position under $400 per share for long term, and a little bit heavier under $350 and under $300 per share would be better for long term. But current price under $400, I think, is a bargain if you plan on holding for 3 to 5 years. Netflix, I think, will continuously be a leader in the streaming space for the next 5 years at least, and they can continue to grow and grow and grow. I mean, just think about it yourself. I did a poll on my Instagram. Would you rather have Netflix, HBO, Disney Plus, or Hulu if you can only choose one? And everyone always votes for Netflix as the winner every single time. I think if we see them under $300 per share, it's definitely something I'm not passing up for long-term investing. And at that point, there'll probably even be some short-term potential on Netflix. I want to talk about SoFi, down 10% on the day, 42% in the past 3 months. All right, there's some swing trade opportunity with SoFi, but right now I want to tell you guys, swing trades, I'm personally not doing too many swing trades like I was in the past, because right now, in the last couple months, we've obviously seen downtrend, and that's not what swing traders like to see of the downtrending market. I focus my capital for swing trades more towards puts right now, and I've been buying a lot of different puts. So if you want to see what kind of puts that I'm buying and where I'm spending my money on the dip, go ahead and message me on Instagram. Posted this on my close friends list 3 days ago on the options close friends list. And you'll see now, keep in mind what we've been seeing is the market trying to fake us out. We've been seeing 1 to 2 days of green and then more crashing, which is exactly what we saw yesterday and today. Yesterday, we saw the green day, and then today we saw more crashing, excuse me. So you could wait for the market to trend back up a little bit before taking out some of these puts, which would have been yesterday, which would have been a good time to. This will get you a better deal this way. Snap is another stock I'm considering taking out a put, even though it seems like quite bottomed out. March 4th, 25 put. Took this one out and we made around 30% or more, and I posted some more updates in my close friends list as well. I hope you guys liked that video. Thank you guys for being here before 150,000 followers. Now our next goal is 1 million followers on the daily stock market on Instagram. So if you're here before 150, you were definitely early, and come along for the journey because we're going to be making a lot of money in 2022. Along with my Instagram page for cryptocurrency and NFTs as well. Our goal is 100,000 on the daily cryptocurrency, which hopefully we'll be hitting in the next couple months here. So go show some support there. Share this video with a friend. Share my pages with your friends. Drop a big thumbs up, smash the like button, hit it on repeat every single video. Comment below what you guys want to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.